What's good, everybody? It's your boy, the Smart Sneakerhead, in the house. I'm actually redoing this video. I was going to do all my 2013 pickups, but video got too long, too crazy, so I'm just going to do a top 10 of my pickups for 2013 last year. So here we go. This one's actually an honorable mention. This one right here is the Reeboks. I'll keep it short and simple. I couldn't get the original colorway because those sold out everywhere, so I ended up getting, to me, the second best colorway of the year, which is the, if y'all could see it, the Shack Attacks 10.5 black Azuri blue, sorry. So this is the shoe right here, the Shack Attack. Dope shoe. Yes, I do wear my kicks. All sneakerheads need to wear their kicks. There's no point in collecting them if you never rock them and get the experience of wearing them. But this was a dope shoe. The quality was pretty good. I mean, I'll probably give it a 7 or 8 out of 10. I did have some imperfections like the glue here. I don't know if y'all can see it. Like the glue. Got a little bit of a glue stain right there. And then some of like the stitching was off. But overall, dope shoe. Really like it. There was that stitching I was talking about right there. But yeah, this was a sick shoe. Very happy with it. Goes with anything. To me, the second best colorway in the collection. We'll go on to the next shoe. Alright, this was my next selection. I got quite a few of the Air Max 1s this year. So I'm a big Air Max 1 head. My favorite Air Maxes are the Air Max 1s. I used to love the 95s, but the quality and performance were real shitty, especially the last couple of years, and the colorways were pretty ridiculous. But the Air Max 1s are nice and clean. I rock them with anything, and I mean, unless you get some real exclusives, you can get them for a hella good price. So I got the glow-in-the-dark Air Max 1s. I got a couple others, but this one was one of my favorites here. This one, damn, my bad about that, y'all. I'll edit that out. This here was the Air Max 1 turquoise white, total crimson, I believe. Here we go. Sick shoe. Got a size in 11. I'll go true to size or up half a size for these. But this one is I call them the denims because it has that denim feel and look to them. So you got the denim blue, the white tumble leather swoosh. You got the hits of the turquoise on the bottoms. Again, I do wear my shoes. I've worn these about 2-3 times. Hit of the total crimson or orange on here on the lace loops, on the tongue, and on the insole. Sick shoe, high quality, very comfortable. I mean, this is flawless quality. Nike needs to do this with all of their shoes. There's a Nike Air in the in the turquoise too. But yeah, very sick shoe. Very happy with this one right here. Alright, so my next up is a pair of Air Jordans. Actually, 2 pairs of Air Jordans that came out this year. These are my second favorite line of Jordans next to the 11s. 11s are most iconic for me because that's what really got me into the game. But these are my second favorite. Well, between this and the 6s. This is the Jordan 8, size 11. I got it in white, black, true red. And I also got the playoffs, which are actually my favorite one. So I'll bust out both of these. Now, of course, they didn't come mix match, but instead of doing 2 separate unboxings, I'm just gonna have both of them up here. Very sick shoe. We'll start with the Bugs Bunnies. Again, dope shoe, dope colorway. Some people are actually up and down because this is one of Jordan's heavier, bulkier shoes. Not as sleek as, say, the 3s, the 5s, the 6s, the 7s. A little bit more complex, but again, I do wear my kicks because I'm a real sneakerhead. Dope shoe. The quality on this was pretty good this year. Here go the 8s. These are actually my absolute favorite Air Jordan 8 colorway. Just dope. I mean, the suede's not bad. It's pretty good this year. My favorite part, of course, is the insole area and the tongue. That's my favorite part of the Jordan 8. It just pops. It just feels real lively, feels real good. I love it. Matches the sole. Again, I wear my kicks. Alright, this pair right here is actually, to me, one of the most slept on pairs of sneakers that came out in 2013. There was a huge resurgence in retros of these. They're the Hyperflight line. They had a lot of ridiculous colorways like the cheetah and a lot of the pattern print that Nike was just putting on everything this year, which I hated. But you had the cheetah print, I believe you had the tiger print. The best ones were the lions. I didn't get those, and the sharks because they had like an animal jungle theme to them. They also came out with these here, the Hyperflight Max, which is basically the same as the Hyperflights, but it has the full 360 Nike Air unit. It's a size 11. This is University Red and Black. Dope shoe. These are the Hyperflight Max holograms is what they're unofficially called. That's what I want to call them, but sick shoe. You got the hologram look to them, and they do reflect. They have a pink, blue, yellow, orangish type hologram look to them. What I really like is it has that old hologram feel to it where you would have the old baseball cards or football cards and you could scratch the hologram. Super dope. Got the hits of the University Red on the tongue as well as on the Flight logo here. And then the hit of the red throughout the entire 360 Air unit. Got the icy bottoms, and again, I do wear my shoes. I worn these about 2-3 times. Every time I wear them, people love them, ask me where I got it, where I copped them. I picked them up at retail. They didn't fly off the shelf, but these to me are one of the sickest pickups of 2013 and one of the most slept on pickups. Very comfortable shoe. Highly recommend you cop a pair if you can. Alright, next up is my favorite pair of Air Jordans, the Air Jordan 4 Cements. Now, although these didn't come out in 2013, but I did pick them up this year. Shout out to my boy Rob for that. These are absolutely sick. I did pay a little bit more than retail for these, I gotta admit. I mean, these are kind of rare. He did hook me up with the finish line receipt for them, though, because I usually request receipts from whomever I buy kicks from. And I keep all my receipts, but this is a dope colorway. My favorite Air Jordan 4 colorway. I mean, it's so clean. And yes, I did wear these as well. And I keep my shit clean, but I do wear my kicks. You got this is a cement. You got the key tag here. Inside, nothing special. Just got the Jumpman logo there. It's a cement. I mean, iconic shoe. Very dope. Very clean. My favorite Air Jordan 4. One of my favorite Jordans of all time right here is actually this pair. So, really happy to pick these up this year. Definitely probably one of my top 5 pickups for 2013. Alright, this one right here is the Foamposites. It was a terrible year for the Nike Foamposites because of the ridiculous patterns that they did, from the Weathermans to the Tamposites to the Safaris. There were 2 colorways I really loved, the Oregon Ducks, which I wasn't able to get because they limited those pairs like crazy. Everybody pretty much bought those, so I wasn't able to get those. But I was able to get these, and I was up and down until I actually saw them in person and got these in person. Shout out to my boy Tariq for hooking me up. He actually won the raffle for these, even though you can get these now pretty much for retail or slightly under. But this is the Foamposite Pro Asteroid, or Area 72s, whatever you want to call them. To me, this is a very sick shoe. Love the gradation from like the black to the purple to the red to the orange to the yellow. Very dope shoe in my opinion. Got the same effects on the tongue and on the sole. These are still DS. Haven't worn these yet. You got the logo here and the Foamposite, and then on the tongue you got, I don't know if y'all can see it, but you got the sick ass basketball logo there for the Area 72s. Very happy with this shoe. I'm glad I picked these up. Quality is really good. Actually the carbon fiber is pretty good for this pair of foam, so I'm ecstatic that I copped these. I figure this is a nice consolation prize since I couldn't pick up the Oregon Duck foams, which I really wanted. But these are dope nonetheless. Alright, I'm sure all y'all know by the box what this is. Got these retail from Nike.com. Day release. These are the Air Jordan Gamma Blue 11 Retros. Retailed at $185. Won't do much of a review on these because everybody and their mamas copped them, it seemed, even though they were sold out everywhere. Paper was pretty good this year. The box condition was pretty good too. But here we go. We got Gamma Blue 11s. Quality wise, I'm a little disappointed. It just seems that the glue was a little bit of an issue for me coming from Nike. Like, come on, Nike. You have people fiending for these. And you have people waiting in lines, trying to do everything they can to get them. Because, you know, around Christmas time, they drop a different pair of 11s. And you got, like, glue throughout the whole shoe. I don't know if y'all can see that, but look at that. That's just glue on the outline all the way through here. I mean, you got a little disconnect there. I mean, some of these imperfections were a bit annoying. I even got some glue on the carbon fiber. I mean, come on. Usually 11s are better quality than this. So I was a bit disappointed in that, but shoe's pretty dope. I mean, they're Gamma Blues, even though there's not much Gamma Blue to them. You got the hit on the Jumpman, hit on the tongue here. But you got the hit on the bottom. These are still DS. Haven't worn these yet. Carbon fiber. And of course on the insole you got the University Maze Jumpman, and then the University Maze 23 on the back. A pretty dope shoe. You know, I'm happy I got them. Even though the quality sucks, you can't go wrong with an 11. You can rock these with almost anything. Alright, next up is another pair of Air Jordans I picked up this year from Nike.com again. On the release date, it came kind of fucked up though. This box is kind of jacked up right from Nike. But what can you do? Nike's been slipping lately for certain things. But these are the Jordan 12 Gamma Blues. Now I am slightly torn between the 11s and the 12 Gamma Blues. I actually think these are real Gamma Blues. Some people didn't like the overload of Gamma Blue. And if you notice, these outsole and the upper here are kind of different in color. I'm sure Nike tried their best to get it the same, but honestly I don't care. From a distance, even in this video here, can you really tell the difference? No. But I absolutely love these 12s. You got the nice nubuck upper here. The quality on these seem to be way better than those on the 11s. Got the hit of reds here with the 2-3. You got the red Jumpman. You got the hits of red here with the Jumpman. And of course the Jordan quality inspired by the greatest player ever. At least in our generation. I like to say greatest player in our generation as opposed to greatest player ever. If you could see the tongue, I'm not sure if you can through all that. You know, you probably can't. But it just has a Gamma Blue Jumpman. Dope shoe. Love the bottoms. These are DS as well. You got the hits of the red carbon fiber, red Jumpman. Dope shoe. Dope shoe. Very happy with this pickup. Again, I think I'll still go with the 11s because those are my all-time favorite pair of J's, but this one here I think was actually a better shoe than the Gamma 11s for 2013. Alright, next up is the only pair of KD 6s that I picked up for 2013. This is the only pair of KD 6s I have. I mean, he had mad colorways, and his season started super early. I believe the first pair dropped in August. So he's probably released 10, 15, 20 colorways already. But I got these from Nike Factory Store Las Vegas. Shout out to them. This is KD 6. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. Size 11. Again, it was retail at $130. He sold out pretty much everywhere, but I was able to get one of the few pairs remaining at the Nike store in Las Vegas. And these are the N7 KDs. My favorite KD colorway by far. Just dope shoe. I mean, you got the turquoise, You got the hits of like the I guess you could say the, what do they call these, varsity reds. You got the varsity red swoosh and KD logo, and on the Nike Air sole on the bottom you got some varsity red as well. Dope shoe. My favorite. All 3M through the top. I wish I had a way to show y'all, but it's just sick. Sick. In terms of the 3M. But it's a dope colorway. I was extremely ecstatic to get these. The bottoms, these are DS. Haven't worn these yet, but they will be worn because, again, I do wear all my kicks. And I don't know if y'all could tell. I'm trying to get the 3M to pop for y'all, but it's not really happening right now. Oh well. But when the 3M is lit, it is just dope. I'm sure, dope shoe. Again, it's part of the whole N7 movement that Nike's been doing the last several years, where they get athletes to help with different issues going on in the Native American community. With KD being from Oklahoma City, he's heavily involved in that because there's a large Native American population there. But shout out to Nike for that. They have a lot of athletes who contribute to help raise money and awareness for different things, Native American culture, different issues they're having, like with obesity and things like that. So really support the movement. Dope shoe. One of my favorites, my top 5 for 2013, hands down. Alright, this year is my last pick. This is the last shoe for my top 10 of 2013. There were a lot of honorable mentions that I left out. A whole bunch of Air Max 1 Premiums, other Jordans, several foams that I picked up, like the whiteouts, the electric limes. There's a whole bunch of shoes that I left out. But last but not least, these are Foamposite 1, size 11, electro purple, orange, and black. I'm sure y'all know what this is. And I actually copped this from Soul Supremacy, so shout out to them. Slightly under retail, believe it or not, because these were slightly used. Foamposite 1 Phoenix Suns. Dope shoe. Definitely top 3 in terms of my pickups for 2013. I mean, I'm a Foamposite freak, but the solids is always where it's at with Foamposites. All these patterns, other than the asteroids and the Oregon Ducks this year, is just getting ridiculous. I mean, don't get me wrong, the upcoming Yeezys on the Foamposite Pros, those look sick too. But the solids is where it's at. Foamposites look best in solid colors. The Galaxies gave Nike the idea they could just throw whatever they want on kicks, and it'll work, but they obviously failed epically at that. But this shoe right here is dope. You got the purple, you got the hits of orange, you got the Penny logo here in orange, you got the Penny logo there. You can't see anything here. There's just a little bit left on them. So these were used. Soul Supremacy does sell used kicks. They were worn three times by the original buyer. The bottoms are yellow, but I'll be restoring all my Icy Soul bottoms. There's tons of videos on YouTube on how to do it, so I won't get into all that, but I will be restoring all these. Haven't worn these yet, but these will be coming out this summer. Again, one of my favorite pickups of 2013. It's tied between this and possibly the Air Jordan 12s and the KDs. One of those three are like my top favorite for 2013. But man, this shoe is just so dope. So dope. So clean, you can rock with anything. And I do have some tees to go with this, so I'm good. But with that said, I thank y'all for joining me while I went over my favorite top 10 picks of 2013. More videos coming to you soon. Click, like, subscribe. So with that said, it's the Smart Sneakerhead, and I'm out.